Welcome, 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 welcome to the Bible Podcast. Yay! I have a very beautiful and dear friend of mine, Dino, a wise sage, if I must say. um, Hi, Dino. Nice to have you on the show. I'm very,
Hi,
very
Warner.
honored to have your energy here today. How are you doing today?
Thank you very much for having me, Warner. It's my pleasure, really my pleasure. And all good, all good.
Okay. Okay, right off the bat, I'm just gonna ask you this question. What
Okay.
does Dino like to do for fun?
Um, it's not really something that I think about, which is different from my time, how I spend my time. I'm enjoying my time. Uh,
Okay.
just whatever I do, to be honest. And if in terms of hobbies, I play instruments. So I've got a drum, I've got a guitar. I like to listen to music. I like to read. I like to write. So
Whoa, you
yeah,
play instruments?
yes, yes.
Okay, what
Not that
specific?
much, not that
Okay.
much, to be honest, recently. But when time permits. But in any case, in terms of fun, it's not something that I seek. It's something that simply is there because I'm having nice days, peaceful days, and so
Okay.
I'm enjoying that. So
Well, so would you say that's fun to you? Just a peaceful feeling.
yes, yes. I mean, it's like if one particular day I need to write, I write, or if I need to play the drum, I'll play the drum or the guitar. So it's not something that let's say I compartmentalize in terms of I must have
Uh,
fun and so I need to do something to have fun. No, it's simply it is what it is. So whatever comes out simply I like to express whatever comes out. So I'm in this uh, feeling of flow, which is already satisfying.
mm, okay. It's beautiful. I would love to ask you, you said you love to read books. What are like five books that, really transformed your perspective on life that you always go back to once in a while to just help you remember?
To be honest, I'm not sure whether a particular book has transformed my life,
Okay.
but I've enjoyed them. For
Okay.
example, the Star Rover.
Oh,
It's Jack London.
okay.
It's like it could be a punch in the nose because it's pretty heavy. But I think that the way he wrote that book is of another planet. I really don't think it's been given much attention to this book as much as it deserves it because it's really, to me, it's a masterpiece. It's really a
Mm,
masterpiece. Then
okay.
I liked a couple of books that come to mind is Robert Pirsig. He's wrote two books. One is The Zen and the Art of Maintaining the Bike. I think the bike, the
Okay.
bike maintenance, something like that. And the other one is Lila,
Ah.
that has to do with the Sanskrit word, the play of life, the way of life,
Wait.
Lila.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
So
Okay.
there is this metaphor that it's a lady, but at the same time, Lila means much deeper. It's got a much deeper
Ah.
meaning.
Okay. Oh
So
wow.
these three books come to mind, but
Okay. Okay.
none of them transformed my life. But I enjoy them. I really enjoy them.
Mm. Thank you. From your perspective, what does freedom mean to Dino?
Hmm. Freedom means the absence of calculation.
Mm.
Simply be and be spontaneous, with no regard to the consequences in terms of psychological consequences. I'm talking about obviously not practical consequences of something that one does, right? So it's about a psychological freedom from any form of authority, inner authority, like the inner critic, the judgment, the fears. So once you make no calculation anymore because you feel no danger in expressing yourself as you are, then that's freedom, I think.
Mm. Thank you. It leads me to my next question, Dino. What does it mean to be a human being without conditions from your perspective?
First of all, we are all conditioned.
Okay.
There is no way around that. There is no way that a human being can live isolated from the conditioning of the world. So wherever we are born with a set of rules and principles and beliefs and family conditioning that are there. This is it's inevitable. However, we can be aware of it. So when there is awareness that most of what we think we are is a bunch of thoughts, then it's not that these thoughts disappear or this conviction disappears, but you no longer believe them. And
Mm.
so you know that there is a broken record that keeps running, but you know it is a broken record. It's got nothing to do with you. It's your own conditioning. So I think the difference is between being controlled by conditioning or no longer being controlled, although the conditioning is still there.
Mm. Yeah, there's a huge difference, right?
How does that feel for you?
It feels it resonates because I understand your perspective. Um Personally, because we're about 8 billion, right? And if 8 billion of us are looking at the sun, we're looking at the same sun but from different perspective. That doesn't invalidate the next person's perspective. Like, your perspective is fucking valid, but me personally, if I was to describe what it means to be a human without condition, is I would simply say it's my experience when I stand on that the sun and I just feel the rays on the sun on my skin. I don't have to do anything. I just fucking exist. Like, there I don't like no words can, like, that's the closest. But if I was to really explain it, I won't even talk. I would just shut the fuck up. Like, but the sun just being the way the sun shines on all 8 billion of us, whether you killed somebody or you're evil, it just shines. Like, and it doesn't need permission, it just shines. The sun just shines unconditionally, and that's how I interact with that perspective of being human without conditions, just existing because you're human. And yeah, so
Yeah,
your perspective is valid, but that's kind of how I see it.
yeah, just being.
Yeah. I just fucking be like, I don't know, man. It's yeah.
Yeah, I guess the challenge is when in our daily life uh, we have to uh, have a job because we need to pay the rent, we need to pay the bills, we need to pay food, we need to support our families, we need to. There is a lot of stuff that we need to do, which means we need to interact, which means
Yeah.
that we have to commute and so many things, which is part of being a social being, right? There is no such a thing as an individual without other individuals, because
Right.
we recognize ourselves as human being because we relate
Yes.
with another human being, right?
Mhm.
Because if there was just me, the sun, and the trees, I wouldn't even know I was a human being,
Yes.
right? So
Mhm.
because we are social being, then and the conditioning, it's already there.
Right.
It's already there. So
Mm.
what you're saying is, I don't care what you've done, what you haven't done. The sun shines for everybody,
Yeah.
right? For everybody, and so I think that's to say that whatever your conditioning, whatever your beliefs, whatever your conviction, whatever your judgment, or don't or whether you judge or you don't judge, doesn't make any difference to me, because I know that perhaps the other person needs to do their inner work in order to find out what
Yeah.
it means to be a social being without being trapped in it.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
being in society without belonging to society.
Yes. That right there is a wise perspective. Being in
Okay.
society without, yeah, belonging to society. And I'll also, first of all, thank you so much. And I'll also add, it just reminds me of internally living like you're on a mountain, and as externally you still do, like, go to your job, take care of your bills and expectation, but internally it feels like you're in this high, but you're still not detaching from, everyday activities,
Yeah.
right? It's such a beautiful balance, like.
But I think really that's the real deal, because it's easy uh, to find peace when you go to a peaceful place, and there are no challenges and there are no triggers.
Mm,
That's easy. It's got, nothing to do with your own, evolution. Let's put it this way. But
yeah.
the real deal is when you realize that you are in the midst of it. You are in
Yes.
chaos. You are inside the turmoil, and yet you are unshaken.
Yes.
That's the real deal. That means really being free, just of just being, despite everything else,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Oh yeah, the unshaken part really resonated with me. I mean, feeling the chaos externally, but within you, it's like there's just so much inner peace, and you're just seeing the game. I like to, because I like play a lot, so I see life as a game, but playing the game and knowing it's a game, but still being an active observer of the game, like, it's like a.
Yeah.
Man, it's a very beautiful dance, I must say.
Yes. 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 It truly is. It truly is.
Oh man, I will add this too. It's for me. I always say, I think it's like for it's a game. I think I heard this from Ramdas. It's a game of remembering and forgetting who you really are. Like you just, it's like, oh, I remember. Oh, I forgot. Oh, and you keep playing that game till this body, dissolves or death, whatever you want to call it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, man, it's. I really, 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 really thank you. I really, truly appreciate your energy. That actually leads me to my next question. From your perspective, I love hearing people's perspective. What does compassion and kindness mean to you in your life, and how do you apply that in your life, and how does it ripple in the other people that you interact with daily?
Uh, uh, com- Compassion, I think the way I found out about compassion, um, is that it was a byproduct of no longer being trapped in my own mind. So when I, let's say, freed up myself from my own mind, it was instantaneous. It was simultaneous that an immense amount of love and compassion arose from it naturally. So
Mm.
it's not something that I do, I think about it. It simply comes out of it, comes out of me. So how I use it and how people feel that, um, I don't know, but this is something that is inevitable. I think the moment, and I think you have experienced the same, is the moment you free yourself from the conditioning of the mind, what emerges is your natural state of being, love.
Yeah.
So it's a non-action, really. It's a non-doing. That is what it means for me to just being.
Mm.
So, those things about joy, kindness, compassion, all these things, it's the same thing that happens through you as you, because this is what we are. The moment we remove this thing that keeps us in tension, in constant tension, in conflict, in inner conflict, first of all, and so
Mm.
we create conflict outside as well. But the moment you no longer feel threatened, and you went to your own source, then and I think it's felt because it's an energy field, I think. And so when you are close to people, I think people feels it, whether you are under tension, whether you're trying to manipulate, whether you're trying to get some kind of power and control over the relationship, or when you really have no expectation and no ambition and nothing at all, there is this sense of ease that
Mm.
people feel just being with you, right?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Dino. I appreciate your light. I appreciate your ripple. I appreciate your compassion. I appreciate your kindness. And for every beautiful human listening to this, when it gets dark, when it gets confusing, come back to compassion and kindness for yourself.